I got plantar fasciitis, man. That's it. Shit going on.
What's up, man? Greg.
Arrow, how you doing, man?
Already, man.
Pleasure.
What are you doing?
Man, just
Remind me
kidding.
of Ajax from the Warriors. You remember him?
Yeah.
That motherfucker kicking ass. Now, what is it now?
You got bleaker.
Drive fast! Drive fast!
Plantar fasciitis.
Right?
It's what Joaquin Noah had messed with his feet.
Now, what is it now?
It's plantar fasciitis. It's you're on the bottom of your feet. It's like
Your arch.
painful shit.
Yeah.
Failed arch.
It's like heel spur or something?
Yeah, well, it's
Hurts like that.
Or that arch that's there in the
the
foot.
bottom right, because I have flat feet, so it needs to be arched up, but it's the bone down there just.
Oh my God!
It's like you wake up in the morning and it's like you feel like
Like you have a bone bruise.
yeah, it's
Like
like
you have a bone
like
bruise.
waking up like I'm the oldest man in the world. It's like trying to walk up in the morning. It's like oh my God. Yeah,
This is information for you to create a new character now.
exactly. Plantar
So you got to be
fasciitis.
watching this guy. This is like material on the move.
It's easy. It's called Sugarfoot. You know what I mean? Who shit
Is
is
this
this?
country station here?
Is this all your
Rock.
stuff? Whose stuff is this? Who hooked this up?
Isn't it kind of weird stuff?
The Muppets. That's my Muppets.
It's French.
You got Ralph the dog here.
No, I need to though, don't I?
The funniest shit I ever
This
saw when Ralph
motherfucker
was
here
singing the
is Bieber.
song and he was like, "You and I."
He's selling this shit?
were strolling down the park one day.
You know what I do?
Remember him? You know, this motherfucker was always under pressure.
I rescue those guys from Goodwills.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't go into a Goodwill and see a Muppet just laying there. You're going, dude, you got to go with me, man.
Drive fast!
Hilarious.
That guy was a genius, man. I grew up with that shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That shit is like it formed me.
Really? Is that a
Sesame
good thing?
Street,
or-
of course. Sesame Street formed me, dude.
What? Yeah, but what era of Sesame Street did you grow up in?
7D.
You don't look that old.
Yeah, 7D.
Dude, you look like you're barely
Yeah.
22.
Like 70, 7D. 1, 2, 3.
That's my era.
Yeah, 70, I would have to say.
Wow.
And maybe 69, but 7D definitely from there over.
This is before Grover became politically correct.
Yeah. This was when Grover was fucking Grover. He used to hang out a little bit. He was one of the fucking, he wasn't even one of the main dudes. He
Right,
kind of
right.
come in and he would sing once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this was when Big Bird and Oscar was the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oscar was the big dude.
Yeah.
They always hung out with him.
Oh yeah, and Snuffleupagus and stuff
Yeah,
like that
he
weren't
came
even
along. Yeah,
invented.
they
I mean, they were
came in
invented
and were
yet.
kind of weird to us.
Yeah.
We're kinda
And
weird
Cookie
to us.
Monster could actually eat cookies.
Right. Now, and he just started slamming them and they fly out.
Mm-hmm.
He has to actually eat them. And we had all the features, 10 coconut custard pies, and that is all of 10. You know what I mean? Like, we had all these, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things is not the same. Can you guess which one is? You know what I mean? Like, before I finish this song, it's like we were in it.
Yeah.
It was like yeah. So yeah, I'm Sesame
Yeah,
Street.
and then and then the electric company would always follow that. So
Yeah,
it'd be like
yeah.
you'd be into Sesame Street and it's like,
Yeah, then you cross over, yeah. Cross over
But did
there.
you get into Mr. Rogers? Though I always felt like Mr. Rogers was too slow for me.
Yeah, but it was, even as a kid, it was a little weird to me.
Yeah.
Like the little cat was like kind of, it was like, he was kind of weird, like, hi. And I was always, even as a kid, I was like, this fucking sweater, man. You know what I mean? Like, that shit. Sesame Street was the fucking bing. It was like the shit, man.
Yeah.
Plus, it was like urban.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it was like the street.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a meadow and fucking, trees. And it was like this fucking thing that went down in the city.
Yep.
And it was kind of a way of, now that I look at it, not to be just coming looking at it from, now I'm older. And it was a good way for America to start actually accepting the fact that they're not just white people.
That's right.
And introduce that concept to the children. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So the way they did it was through these dudes, through all this variety,
Mhm.
is to get those kids thinking like, hey.
Well, look at Bert and Ernie.
I was going to say, this dude's black. And then you remember that guy's black. You remember Roosevelt Franklin?
Yeah.
Roosevelt Franklin, how old are you? I'm 1 year old and I'm going on 2. You know, it's like, how do you get these black people to be loved and accepted as people to the kids?
Right.
So it was like it was a spiritual thing that happened in the fucking country where, you know, those kids came back from Nam. You know, all that shit happened with the civil rights shit.
Right.
It all had, you know, fucking King died. Fucking Kennedy died. The other Kennedy fucking died. Malcolm fucking died. How many people died?
Yep.
Then with the 58,000 kids that died, right?
Right.
So all this shit's, you know, what do we do with the kids that came out of this thing?
Mm-hmm.
What are they going to turn out like?
Yep.
What are we going to do for them? And so that's what that Sesame Street was for. That's what fucking Electric Company was for. You know, that's what all that stuff was for. The Banana Splits, that was like for.
Oh my God.
All that stuff was for that child.
Yep.
You know, so how do we get these kids? What do we get? What do we give these kids to get them to be different?
Mm-hmm.
We give them ecology.
Right.
Like ecology is the thing. Don't pollute. We give them all the stuff that, you know.
Yeah, because that's when Smokey the Bear was cool.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, Clean Up America, like all this thing with the Native American, with the tear in his eye.
That's
Like
right.
it's like
Yep.
we were lucky. Because this was like, it was a new movement.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a new, it was like there was a new social movement.
I was gonna say it's like a social media movement
Yeah,
back
there was
there
a new
in the
social
70s.
movement.
Yep.
Towards like, now the total end result is, it's totally mixed.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you got MTV, not even MTV, it's like, now it's like, you can't see a McDonald's commercial without everybody in it.
Yeah.
You know, like I saw my kid was talking. This was back when Isaiah, my youngest is 17. This was back when he was like around 12. And him and his friends were talking in the room. And something happened, and one of the kids said, but that was back in the racist days.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? And they're all, one is Armenian, one is fucking,
Yeah,
you know, 3 are black, the other one's Mexican, one's Italian,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I heard him say it. That was back in the racist days, though. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So look at that.
Yeah, but let's put focus on that. Somebody also brought up, they go that the current situation with gay marriages and stuff like that, it continues. Racism continues even through that.
Yeah. I mean, or it's just
Obama, the
yeah.
racism is alive
Yeah.
and well.
Yep.
We thought we got a black president. Oh, things gonna be beautiful. It's coming out
Mhm.
more than ever.
Yeah.
In the Republican Party, it's like you never seen so much disrespect of a president ever.
Isn't that the
like,
truth?
Not
Yeah.
Mr. President like Obama. They call him. No.
Right.
When did that guy or
Right.
yelling out shit? You lie. When did shit like this?
Right.
You know, like, what, really?
Right.
It's like, wow.
That's because you know, it's more about challenging the fucking. It's more about challenging the power structure, and this gets ugly then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not that motherfucker in the banks and all that. You mean the banks ain't calling that shit.
That's right.
The banks ain't calling that shit. The motherfuckers, you know, Fox
Yeah, the
or
Tea
some
Party.
little baby
Mm-hmm.
little baby wannabe rich white people
Mm-hmm.
are calling them that.
Mm-hmm.
The banks aren't.
That's right.
They're just as in, and then his and like it's like you gotta really take that black shit and really you gotta kind of see it too, because he's a president still.
Right.
He's still a politician.
Yeah.
He didn't say, "Fuck them banks. We're gonna take a quarter of what the fuck you guys stole."
Right.
And really get some fucking contracts with Nike or some. We're really gonna put some fucking solid goddamn labor programs in place for this country. He's playing the fucking game too. He's got to do what he's got to do. So like we're really like it's a trip time.
Mm-hmm. You know who's really good at keeping people up to date with more of a better understanding is the way Rolling Stone magazine covers them. Because they have been so honest with, hey, look, these guys are still over here, but this is the reason why President Obama is working and what they have to go against and all that kind of stuff.
Right. So,
And it seems, but they still believe that they're a magazine with great reporters instead of somebody who's just ripping and reading.
right.
And which is just a crazy world.
Mm-hmm.
Because who are the real writers nowadays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. They
got nothing to write.
yeah, they're going,
Yeah.
And Benjamin Franklin they say, is the very first texter.
So?
Because he owned his own publishing, printing
Okay.
press. So therefore, he was basically, he would text before the rest of the world.
Right.
Something would happen, he'd hit that printing press.
Right.
Yeah. So then what's his name? Joseph Levitt Gordon would have to do a movie about him using his hands that way rather than some other way.
Right.
Have you heard about that movie?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah, we in a situation. It's just life.
How has it affected your live audience? Have we become, in the past, since it's at 2008, have we become more receptive to what you do on stage, or are we more like, what are you up to?
Because it's so subjective.
It is.
Every
I mean,
comic-
because you have people
it's
right
so
here.
Subjective, like every comic different or whatever. I don't know. All I can say is I've been able to still communicate with my audience. That's it. But I'm good at. I know how to gauge value systems of an audience quick.
Mm-hmm. That makes you a showman.
So I can go to say Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to do it by my different.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what or I can go to certain places in the South where the blacks are scared to fucking laugh because of the white people there.
Right.
So I kind of gauge the whole thing out.
Yeah.
It's a funny place because fear still is dominant. Fear is the major factor of the whole thing.
Where do you think that came from in you? I mean, is that just something because you've always been aware of people, or I mean, who gave you that along your journey?
The journey.
Really?
Gave me that, yeah. The journey gave me that. The journey itself. Because I essentially love you. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a different approach.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's been my saving grace.
Mm-hmm.
I actually love you. You know what I mean? Like, I actually love my audience.
Right.
I give things about loving you. I give things. So if there's a joke or whatever, and I'm making fun of a certain ethnic group, it's the love about you.
Yeah.
It's bringing you to everyone. You see? So my whole thing, and that came from being with a white family.
Yeah.
Seeing both sides of it the whole way. My black experience in this fucking country.
Mm-hmm.
Just the whole, but just me.
Mm-hmm.
Just my whole trajectory. I used that word.
Hey, you need a charge? Yeah.
How long it take to charge that motherfucker? You done plug this shit in 10 places we've been.
Yeah, when are they going to invent a battery that lasts longer than a couple of hours on a cell phone, huh?
You got to get the click-on thing. You guys got that in your phone?
No.
Click-on battery?
No, I need
Like the one that fits over the phone?
Battery,
What kind of phone you got?
The first phone.
Yeah.
Like
We're not going there yet. We're not going there
You
yet.
got the big brick.
Yeah, we're not going there. Yeah.
Hello?
Of course.
Yeah, but I heard a jock yesterday talk about that, like with his, what is it, ISO 7 that's out now? That people are complaining about it and all that kind of stuff. But what iPhone needs to do is go back to the original and then say, now you have something to complain about. In other words, in the middle of the night, change it back to where it once was.
Right.
So people
go,
go,
now what?
Yeah. How do you deal with change?
Yeah, it's theirs to do. Shit. So,
Are you good at change when there's change? I mean, do you deal with it pretty good, or?
Yeah, pretty much like everybody. It's uncomfortable, but it's got to happen.
Yeah.
So it's it's better to go with it than against it. I'm not really in the technical world all the way yet. Like, I don't tweet. Like, I don't get it. I do Facebook and shit a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still don't. Then there's the Instagram and thing. I got one picture. Like. For everybody to follow.
It's
like
not. It's not a.
Because it's weird.
It's
it's
or non-obsession.
I haven't. I don't trust none of it.
Okay.
Okay, I don't trust none of it. But if it's got to be done, then cool. I'm sure that they didn't trust the freaking when the fucking steam car came through.
That's
like,
right.
I don't know. I got a fucking horse. I got a horse.
What do we do before?
I know about horses. I don't know about that shit thing. Just drove by. You know what I mean? Like, it took a long time, you know, for okay, that's, you know what? We need one of those. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, when we didn't
Yeah,
have a
you know what I
phone,
mean?
To meet somebody you were late, it's like, okay, we managed, but now it's like, you know, you can't do anything without. Yeah, I can only say my battery went dead so many times to my wife now. It's like, you know, how come you didn't call me? Because you got every way to contact me, and so there's no way you should be dark at any point. Now you can look at me in video and let me see what hotel room you at. Turn the computer around.
Oh, and yeah, you got that GPS and all that kind of stuff on your phone.
Anybody can find you now
yeah.
if your phone's here.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's the idea behind the stuff that I'm not all the way. I'm not gonna be in with.
Right.
Fuck y'all. I Facebook fucking sends me a notice.
Yeah.
We're shutting you down from trying to make friends because you're trying to make friends with people who don't know you.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I was minding my goddamn business when Shaka Khan's goddamn thing came onto my Facebook.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I want to be her friend. Stevie Wonder, I want to be his friend. A fucking professional model, I want to be her friend.
Yep.
Well, and you know, when you go to be the friend, they said, do they know you? And I just go, yeah. Because what do I say? No, and then I'm not going to be their friend.
That's right. That's right.
Right? So I'm trying to do the technical thing with them, right? If you say no, what are they going to do? You know what? Since you said no, that person wants to be your friend. So I got a notice that said, you've tried to make friends with too many people who don't know you.
Right.
So you can't make friends you can't try to even make friends for another week or so.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they sent me this master list of all the people I try to make friends with. And they said, do you want to delete these and start all over with your friend requests? And I said, you know, what choice do I have but to delete them? Because that obviously, that's going to open me up to make more fucking friends. But then this isn't it's not real friending.
Right.
It's now an inside club. You know?
It's lost the meaning of what Facebook started and how they.
Yeah, so fuck you. So fuck you now.
Yeah.
It's like, so fuck you.
Yeah.
It's the same thing I thought it was from the beginning. It's the bathroom stall. Anybody can write anything and everybody got to read it.
I thought that was the reason why we pulled over at the side of the highway, just to read the bathroom stall.
Right. It's like anybody can write anything and everybody gets to read it.
Right.
It's not, you know, and my friend called me, you know, and he's a cool social network guy and he's fucking smart. I'm not saying people really know how to do the thing. I don't.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You know, what you do is you get likes. So you post stuff. And when you post it, then people like it.
Yeah.
And when people like it, then your numbers go up. And then the more people like, the more people come to your thing. Then the more people come to your show. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You know? So I start posting stuff. So I was in Dallas on like New Year, on like Christmas Eve, Christmas somewhere. And I said something very cool, spiritual, like, here's my post. I didn't get no likes.
Don't you hate that feeling?
None. I mean, I found myself going back to my hotel, you know, after the class, you know, just check my likes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I checked the other likes of other people, and it was like, shit jokes.
Yep.
Got like 1 billion likes.
Yep.
Like, you know, and I was like, that was such a nice thing I said. Fuck like. You know,
There's your new T-shirt right there.
They don't even really like.
with the thumb down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's your marketing plan
Yeah,
right
it's like
there,
going to the
man.
grocery store and saying, "Hey, man, you guys, I want everyone to like me and know me right now."
Yeah.
It's that ludicrous.
It's a high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how long would it take them in HR to come knocking on my door? Dude, you're not liking anybody here at work today.
Right.
They're not liking me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's like it's not a real like.
Yeah.
It's a computer like.
Yeah. Stephen Furtick this past week, that was a subject that he talked about. He's over there at Elevation Church, and he goes, quit trying to get liked and be like.
Right.
Just be like. And it's like, wow, I never even thought about that.
So it is what it is. You know, it's going to be what it's going to be, so kind of wait for it to. I guess you got to stay yourself throughout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how do you take what you're doing right now to your listening audience there and still drive that message and then walk away going, damn, that was the funniest thing I've heard forever?
I just do it, man. Like I just
That takes guts. Where do you get that?
It's already there. It's like this started out with somebody just asking me, "You should do this, man. You should do stand up, man. It's funny, man." That's how it started. It was like a person saying, "Hey, you should do this."
Yeah.
Like it was already there, but I wasn't aware.
Now with radio people, when we get up to do morning shows and stuff like that, it can be a pain in the ass to be. I mean, because it's going to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and then being back at the radio station at 3 a.m. Well, but you stay up late. That to me is like I wouldn't do that. If it's past 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm going. How the hell do you do that? How do you do it?
We're like early birds and bats at the same time. Both. Right? Early birds and bats at the same time, but look at the elasticity of it stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if on a Friday, if on a Thursday I'm up all night doing a show, and then I don't get to bed until whatever 12, maybe even 1.
Yeah.
And I do radio all day. Then I have a couple of hours to do my show, to rest before my actual show.
Mm-hmm.
I do 2 shows up until whatever that time of night is. Then Saturday morning, all day.
Yeah.
I got all day. I can wake up, go to the farmer's market in that particular town. I can
Wow.
just lay, play guitar, whatever. So like you balance it out.
I got a movie premiere
You know what I
tomorrow
mean?
morning. You want to go to it?
No.
Man, I was gonna give you some Charlotte culture, and then you tell me you don't want to come to the movie. man.
No, wait, yeah, right. What is it?
It's was it Chance of Meatballs, whatever it is. I have it in 3D.
What is it?
I do
You did
movie.
it?
I do movie premieres. So therefore, it's gonna be over at Phillips Place. So
Whose movie is it?
it's the movie company, but they put these movies on display. They're free. And I mean, so if you want to watch a free movie, it's like I've already seen Don John. I've already seen this week I did Gravity, which doesn't come out for 3. You better wear your 3D glasses. If the theater that you're going to doesn't do it in 3D, walk out because you've got to get that space experience.
No, I see movies all the time. I watch 2 movies a night, 3 movies a night.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so I'm a movie dude.
Wow. Well, you're gonna love Gravity, but you know what? What's I don't want to ruin it for you, but there's some stars in this movie, and it's not who you think they are. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And it's going to be the movie that people are going to talk about 30, 40 years from now.
Okay.
Because they've done something in this movie that's just mind-blowing.
Yeah, the promos are actually out of this world, man. Have you seen Elysium?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did.
I
I did.
Elysium, man.
The
idea of it.
I wish they would give it the credit that it deserves, which is that's the one that saved the summer movies. Mm-hmm. That it's I swear what's happening this year is that these movies that came out in the summer are just they're dead in the water because everybody wants to laugh. They want they want these fart jokes. That's what they want. They're going for the cheap things. But what's going to happen is when Oscar season pops up here in the next month or so, woof, everything that came out in the summer is going to all of a sudden shoot through the roof. Mm-hmm. And they're releasing it's like a song. You can't release a love song in the middle of summer. We don't want that stuff. We want that in the winter time.
Fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Do you have jokes like that too? You say, man, I can't do the joke. That's a winter joke.
I mean, there might be something that I can reference. You know what I mean? But no.
Does it offend you that I called it a joke, or do you call it a relate? What is it? What is it that you do?
I deal with concepts.
Okay.
Yeah. Like jokers, like bat, 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 bat.
Yeah. So you get into the heads of people then.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm there. Like I'm I had a good template too, though.
I like a good turn. Let's fight.
Yeah, I got to. It's when I got to L.A.
Really?
Yeah, when I got to watch a lot of fucking skilled craftsmen, man.
Right.
When I got to L.A., Roseanne was still doing stand-up. Roseanne Barr was still doing stand-up.
Yep.
Rosie O'Donnell was still doing stand-up. Louis Anderson still doing stand-up. Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
Still doing stand-up.
Really?
Adam Sandler, still doing stand-up. Seinfeld, still doing stand-up. Tom Hanks, still doing stand-up. Whoopi, still doing stand-up. Like, they were all doing stand-up. When I got there, they were in the clubs. So I got to watch, Carlin, Pryor, Michael Keaton.
Right.
Motherfucker, I got to watch them. Jim, Carrey. We met at stand-ups.
Wow.
You know, Jim was
Talk about a real Sesame Street.
Yeah, Jim was like one of the top comics.
Yeah.
At the Comedy Store when I got to LA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I had to and I was a new guy that came to town. You know, breaking into the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was breaking into the clubs before Roseanne had her show. Roseanne Barr had her show. Seinfeld had his show. Before Adam Sandler was anything. You know, Steve Odekirk, who directed Ace Ventura and worked on our show as a writer, and now he's like this big producer kind of dude. He's doing stand-up. Judd Apatow was fucking around with stand-up. You know, who's like the dude. Like, yeah. So I came in when, when it was. And
you haven't written a book about this?
Nah, it's not book time yet, but I get there. Yeah, that's another stage. We'll get there, though.
Let's say that your book goes on and becomes a movie. Who do you get to play you?
I don't know. I hope that'll be a long time from now.
Is that what you want?
As a movie, you said?
Yeah, as a movie, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a long time from now. I don't know. I'll let them cast it. I want to do like my biopic is going to be did you see God Bless Ozzy Osbourne?
No.
See it.
Is it a new movie coming out now?
That shit. Did you see that shit? See it. See that motherfucker. That's my movie.
And what is
God
it?
Bless Ozzy Osbourne. Have you seen that thing?
Very good.
Wasn't it good, man? Amazing, right? Right?
Did you see him on TV this past week when he was on there watching Jack dance on Dancing with the Stars? Guy melted. Here's this rock god melted when he saw his son up there. It just showed how human he is. It was unbelievable.
His son was on
Dancing with the Stars. Yeah. Yeah, he's on there to prove this.
You don't sleep, man? Huh?
Exactly.
I told you I'd come out here with it.
Because I got up early waiting for you.
5 minutes.
We got one more.
5 damn minutes of waiting on me to come downstairs. Yeah, I waited 5 minutes in the car for you.
Do you still do impressions, or do you do them during your set and everything?
Which one are you really? Out of all of those? Because I believe that we're all born with 1,000 people in our head.
Which one?
Yeah, which one is that? Or could you sit down and if this normal piece of paper, every personality that you are, does it rush out to say, give me a voice, give me a voice? Who am I going to be today?
I'm in the moment.
Yeah.
So it's going to be I'm like a computer. Like you call it up when it's there, when it's needed. So it's like, I feel where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says, okay, we're going that direction. I can nail that bitch where it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like being a pro quarterback.
Yep.
Having that fucking play at the line. You know what I mean? Like being fucking Manning or somebody and just fucking, I got it all here.
Yep.
I got it all here. We practice this. But it's going to change because shit's coming. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's like calling it fucking, you're there. You know what I mean? That's how I see the whole thing. I see it like an NFL quarterback.
Right.
Then you see the motherfuckers like Drew Brees or something.
Yeah.
He'll hurt you. He'll hurt you because he understands the game. He comes in and he's got everything there. He's just like, and it's like 35 to 40, 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, let's do it. You know what I mean? We can, and he can run the play, But then again, he hurt his knee, high in the draft choice, got cut from the Chargers. They brought Phillip Rivers in to replace him and made him his roommate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Doug Flutie was there.
Right.
He was to do that whole Doug Flutie thing. They pay the other guys so much money, the other quarterback, whatever. But what Rivers had to say about Drew Brees, he said Drew Brees was the nicest person he had ever met. He's the most giving person he had ever met. He taught him the whole playbook. that whole season that he was there.
Right.
Drew then went to the New Orleans Saints. His knee healed.
Yep.
He got with his coach. Huh?
His
Shoulder or whatever. No, he had a knee injury.
His shoulder. He got ripped down.
But didn't he have the knee?
No, the shoulder was the thing that messed up.
Google it.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
the
you
shoulder.
ain't never Google that shit. You better be right.
See? Yeah, it's the shoulder. I know it's the shoulder.
Go ahead then. All right, I'll finish this while he do the fucking injury. All right, I got a fucking point I'm trying to goddamn get. All
My
right,
point is all messed up because he's trying to do the knee and it's the shoulder.
Okay, man, well, get that, because I'm motherfucker. Get that, so I can fucking finish. Yeah, go with that shit. Go with the surgery report while I fucking finish my goddamn point. So he goes in, lets the thing heal.
Yep.
Gets with the head coach, right? During the changing times of that team, the flood and the whole shit.
That's right.
Yeah. Emerges from that. Comes the leader of that team.
That's right.
Wins the goddamn Super Bowl.
And yet their biggest storm wasn't everything that took place before winning that Super Bowl. It's what their coach did. They were paying him off to take out the other players, and he's going to survive that too.
And he's at Tennessee now.
But it's what his character, the building of his character. that took him. So when he comes to the line in whatever game, he's gonna come and get your ass, just like Elway. Elway.
Oh, yeah.
Every Monday night you see him do a 2-minute drive. He was in 4 Super Bowls and lost. When that time came, 2 straight like nothing, and he's still winning. He put that team together that's going now.
Yep.
So everything's like a continuum.
Yep. And you put all of that thought, that football philosophy, into comedy.
It's well, I just take the rudiments of let's take principle, the rudiments of principle success, and use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How's that injury report?
Yeah. You all motherfucking late. You should have that right. You should be serving that right to me, man.
That's right. So we'll do a traffic report then.
That's why I gotta get the Samsung because my
Don't give me the phone shit now. Shit. Don't give me that phone shit.
Are you going to go back to television?
As fast as I can.
Really?
Yeah.
Because don't you think it's starting to open up again? I mean, Michael J. Fox has got a new show. I mean, it seems like this is the year that sitcoms are coming back.
Black one, then
yeah,
tell me.
exactly.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for the CW to do.
But Blair got a show on NBC Ironside. So that's
He does, but critics are hating it. But that's what I love about the critics hate it is that people are going to love it,
Yeah.
and then word's going to get out, and because everybody's going to DVR the show, or they're going to wait till it hits Netflix, and then it's going to become a hit.
Damn, I got pictures of Jeanette. Oh shit.
She your friend?
Somebody sent me a picture of me and my project where I lived in D.C. when I was a kid.
Oh wow!
I used to have a crush on that girl right there, boy. I used to love me some Jeanette, boy. But look at my face, though. I was a different person way back then.
Is she older than you?
No, he's the same age.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit? She still look fine. I love me some Jeanette, boy.
So growing up in D.C. Growing up in D.C., that had to be pretty. I don't want to call it rough, but educational.
I did good because we grew up in like a suburb of D.C., like right there
Okay.
in Maryland.
Yeah.
It's moving to D.C. that was rough because we got there in '68 when King got shot.
Okay.
So my D.C. first formative, like I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I came from Fort Collins, Colorado, and fucking Laramie,
Really?
Wyoming.
I'm from Billings, Montana.
Okay, so you
So,
know
hell
that
yeah, I
come
know
from
that,
part of
yeah.
the country. That's where I was raised as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, so I went when I got to D.C. That was a fucking culture shock for me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was black.
Right. Exactly.
I didn't know what
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I just thought I was a brown one. No, a brown one as in like we grew up in fucking farms and
Yeah.
you know, watch cats get born and the cat would have a brown one, a white one. So I thought I was just a brown one of us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the way it was
that's
out in
how it worked
Montana. I
for
mean,
human
there was no
beings.
difference between anybody. We were all
Yeah.
friends. We all got along.
You still looking for that? She's Bree's injury.
I got Bree's injury history. You have to tell me to pick a damn year. I'm like, what year?
No, why?
I'm like, shit.
Hey, you're the first one on that microphone there. The you mind if I zap a picture of you on the first 55 there?
Yeah, okay. That'd be cool. I like this. Is it this one?
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah,
like this.
I got it. Oh, you got the Muppets behind you. There you go. Oh, I love it. I'll get that one too. I'll get
radio.
I love it. Oh, that's perfect, dude.
Send me your tune.
There you go.
Nice. That's perfect.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
An audience of Muppets.
You're at the Comedy Zone. There are 3 shows.
2 tonight, 2 tomorrow.
So 4. Oh, excellent. Okay, so we're 7:30.
8 and 10:15 tonight. 7 and 9:30 tomorrow.
Drew Brees, major injury.
You know, one of these days I want to get them right. You know that?
2005 show.
Hey, once you come out there, you
Got
come
his
out.
knee?
You come out.
I'm gonna see you got a knee injury.
Wasn't his knee?
Let me know when.
2005,
7?
2006,
Which
calf,
was the earliest one?
2000,
7 o'clock.
I mean,
Okay.
which was the best
Shoulder.
one? That
2010 knee, 2010 knee, 2010 knee.
Keep going. 2010 knee.
But what knocked him out was the shoulder. Was the first. The shoulder was that 2009 and 2004 was the shoulder, the main shoulder. The shoulder started first. The knees came in 2010 after he.
Okay, what's
And the Saints-
semantics?
and the Saints-
Shoulder and the fucking knee. I'm saying the injury took him out.
All right, okay.
I got as many knees in there as shoulder.
That's right. That's
I got as many knee injuries in there as shoulder.
He was a
Shit.
broken man.
Yeah.
He was a broken man.
I'm going with the essence of the idea.
That's
That's not the meeting, man. That's the shoulder. And then took an hour to get it up here.
Yeah, but I still got the smart slow phone.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you so
All right,
much
guys,
for
you
coming
got
by,
it.
man.
That
Thank you so
was
much
great,
for
man.
coming by. Thank you.
That's
Thank
some
you.
good stuff,
Thank
man.
you.
You're gonna do.
Thank you.
You're good, man.
Pleasure, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you for the charge.
Enjoy it. What about, I need a, do you have a website so listeners can
Yeah,
go to it?
TommyDavidson.net,
Yep.
and then you personally just take my email,
Okay, yes, sir.
the one that I use.
And watch that show. God bless all the others. Phenomenal.
I'm going to do it.
It is phenomenal. That's what I want to do for my biopic. Is what he did.
Love your attitude. I'll see you Saturday night.
Yeah, you're gonna come?
Yes, I am.
All right, thank
yes,
you.
I am. Thank you.
Have a good
Nice
one.
to see you.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.